A very good morning to all. So let us stay in remembrance for a minute. So today we are going to read the Murli dated 15th March 2015. The title of the Murli is While Doing Your Work, Constantly Remember Two Terms, My Baba, Sweet Baba. This relationship of alokik love is the gift of the confluence age. In today's Murli, Baba is again and again reminding us children that everything is Vah Vah, that everything is good. Maybe our relationship with Baba, maybe drama, maybe our meetings with the Father, everything is Vah Vah. And that counts for all the parts of all the people around us. Right? So Baba says that children only need to connect to Baba with, and then everything will seem to be easy and Vah Vah. Baba has also emphasized on one point that you now have to become a karma yogi and only remember two terms, my Baba, sweet Baba. And towards the end, Baba also says that now put a full stop to the past because past is past. Right? So let us all read the Murli together. Om Shanti. The faces of all of you are smiling. You are celebrating a meeting with Bap Dada and one another with a smile. It shows on the faces of those here today that each one at the front and at the back is celebrating a meeting with the eyes in the corporeal form after a long time. Each one's mind is singing the song, My Baba, Sweet Baba, Lovely Baba. So many souls are so happy on seeing the meeting of the Father and the children. Each one's face is showing the happiness of a meeting. Whether you are close or far away, the zeal and enthusiasm of meeting in even the last ones is attracting Bap Dada towards them. From the Father emerging, Wah, my children, who are remembering me in your heart, Vah. The children are in the Father's heart, and Baba is in the children's hearts. The wave of the meeting and of the happiness is visible in each one's mind. The Father is singing the song from his heart, Vah, children, Vah, and the children are also singing the song, Vah, Baba, Vah. On just saying Vah, the sparkle of happiness becomes clearly visible on everyone's face. In any case, no matter how far away you may be, there is Va Baba Va in everyone's heart and Va Children Va in the Father's heart. The wave of the meeting of the hearts is clearly visible on each one's face. So this is a heart-to-heart meeting, right, of the Father and the children. Right? Lucky are we souls that we receive so much of blessings and so much of love from the Father, right? No one is singing through their lips, but the song of each one's heart is visible through their faces. Each one's cheerful face is smiling so sweetly. The Father is also singing this song in his heart, Va, children, Va. From each one's face, the Father is seeing this and saying it from his heart. The sound of the heart is clearly visible to the Father. Hmm? So many a times, what we feel is that our voice is not reaching Baba. Hmm? We often complain that Baba हमारी शायद सुनता नहीं है. Correct? So Baba here is clearly mentioning that Baba can even hear the sound of your heart, the voice of your heart. Each and every voice, each and every word that you speak to Baba, it reaches Baba. Baba says, the father's song, Va, children, Va, and the children's song, Va, Baba, Va, and the signs of Va, Va are clearly visible on each one's face. Some are singing this in the form of a song, and some can be seen singing the song of their hearts through their eyes in the form of the sound of the heart. So it is the eyes that reflect our emotions. It is very, we can observe clearly through the eyes that what a person is thinking or what sort of emotion the person is carrying around, right? Baba says the Father is also giving the response to each one that each child is a star of the heart of Dilaram, the comforter of hearts. Va, children, Va, stars, Va. Today, there is the image in each one's face. The Father is also singing the song in his heart, Va, every child, Va. There has been the desire to see the faces for such a long time, and today they are visible in a practical way. So all of us, we meet Baba after this one cycle, right, of 5,000 years. Right? So Baba is also very happy meeting us, right? So the children have Va, Baba, Va in their hearts, and the father has Va, children, Va in his heart. It is so many times that Baba is repeating that Va, my children, Va, right? Just a moment if we take and reflect on who is singing these praises. Who is it who is adding these garlands to us children? You know, that your children are Va, Va, right? It is the Almighty Himself, it is the Father Himself. This very thought brings a zeal, fills the mind with so much of enthusiasm. Each one can hear the song of his or her own heart and also of everyone else. Bab Dada is hearing each child's song of the heart just as clearly as if each child were singing in front of Baba, and on hearing that song of the heart, Bab Dada was giving a lot of love and affection. On hearing it, the father was giving the response from the heart, Va, every child, Va. However many are sitting here, the sound coming from each one's heart is my Baba, my sweet Baba, and lovely Baba. And the father is giving the response to each child. No matter how far away you may be, you are here. Bab Dada is hearing the song even from the other countries. Va, Baba, Va from each one's lips. So no matter how far away we are, Baba can hear us. He can see us, right? Because Baba can never forget his children. Further, Baba says, each child is absorbed in Va Baba Va, my Baba Va, because it is the song of the heart. No sound is heard, but everyone's sound is reaching Baba. So all we have to do is connect Baba with all our hearts. Right? We don't have to make a lot of noise or sing songs, right? The Baba says that you have to connect with me with your heart. Because that voice from the heart will straight reach to Baba's heart. Right? Further, Baba says, in response, Baba is also saying, Va, children, Va. Who is in each one's heart? What is everyone saying? My Baba. You have heard this song of the Father and the children, have you not? Sorry. The Father says, my child, and the children say, my Baba. It is such a sweet sound. It is simply the wonder of saying, mine. If we call someone as mine, if we feel that this someone or this special thing is mine, we have so much of attachment with those people or even with things around us. Right? So Baba says that you have to stick in this essence of mine, that Baba is mine. And then remembrance will be easy. Baba says, each one's heart is saying, my Baba. The Father's heart is saying, for each one, my child, because in the corporeal form, it is an incognito form. Each one's heart is saying, my Baba. Children say, my Baba, and the Father says, my children. Each one is experienced in what the meeting of the Father and the children is. The words emerging from everyone's lips are Vah, my Baba, Vah. And each one is also receiving the response, Vah, children, Vah. However, this meeting is unique. Each one is saying in response, Vah, Baba, Vah. However, each of you is saying from your own heart, in your own voice, and hearing the response of so many children and seeing the love in their hearts, Bap Dada is very pleased. Now, in this gathering, the children know about the Father, and the Father knows about the children. Both are saying, Va, Va, Va. And on hearing all of this, the Father is giving all the children the response. At every moment, every child is singing through their lips, Va, Baba, Va, my Baba, Va, lovely Baba, who merges us in his heart. Only you know and I know your love, right? It is only between the children and the Father, because no one else can experience this love. This love is very subtle, extremely pure, right? If you were to come and see each child's face, the majority of them seem as though they have been merged in love for a long time and are saying from their hearts, Va, Va, Va. The tune of Va, Va is heard from the heart of each child. Who is in everyone's heart? What would you say? My Baba, sweet Baba, lovely Baba. And who is in the Father's heart? So it is my children, right? Again and again, Baba is making it firm for us, right? That you only have to remember my Baba and sweet Baba, lovely Baba. Further, Baba says, now simply remember my and sweet, sweet Baba, my Baba. If you were to look in each child's mind, who is merged in each one's heart? My Baba. In each one's heart is my Baba, because this love, the alokik love of the Father and the children, is only experienced in this birth throughout the whole cycle. So speak, who is in each one's heart? My Baba. Each one's face is smiling so much because it is only the confluence age where we can receive this love, where we can enjoy his company and where we can stay under his canopy, under his divine canopy. Right? It is only this and I was also saying that the time is running too fast. Right? Further, Bapdada is seeing you in front of him. Each child saying Bye Baba from the heart is merged in such a way that this picture of the meeting of the father and the children is imprinted forever in each one's heart. Now you have passed in this, in that all of you have remembrance of Baba in your hearts. Sometimes you even forget because of some karmic account, but the majority of you only forget a little. My Baba has become so firm in your hearts that while walking and moving around, you say, My Baba, my Baba. This is not forgotten. And what does the Father also remember? My children. Does he not? Who is in everyone's heart? My Baba. So I was asking, are you sure? Pakka. The wonder is that here the children have Baba in their hearts. No? In the Lokik world, there are people, there are other souls, there are relationships that normally people carry in their hearts. But here the children have Baba in their hearts. Generally, in life, you would remember your companion, but here, ask each one who is in your heart, and they would say, My Baba. Who is in your heart? My Baba. It is Baba's words that you remember while performing every action. Look throughout the whole day and check while doing all the work. Who am I remembering? Who am I copying? What is visible in the corporeal form? I am in the Father's heart, and the Father is in my heart. It is like this, isn't it? So it is true that we all are in Baba's heart. But then Baba says, while you are working, you know, while you are doing a lot of things, while moving around, walking, what do you feel? Who is in your heart? So Baba's asking, the Father is in your heart. Is it like this? Isn't it? Raise your hands. It is like this. Are you sure? Generally, you say that you forget while doing your work, but here there is no question of you forgetting. And who is in the Father's heart? My children. And who is in the Father's heart? My children. So again and again, Baba is making it firm that Baba can never forget you, and even you have to not forget Baba. Because Baba says this relationship is a gift of the confluence age. Today, everyone has had the meeting. Now, this meeting will always be remembered. The meeting between souls and the Supreme Soul is not an ordinary meeting. Ask anyone who is in your heart. Everyone says, My Baba. This is such deep love. So, further, Baba is meeting the different groups. We will skip this and we will quickly move on to the next Murli that is scheduled to be continued today. Okay, maybe we can take this part as homework. Yes, in this Murli towards the end, as Baba has also mentioned that forget the things of the past. Past is past. When old things come in front of you, you are unable to remember Baba. Now just remember only one Shiv Baba. Now there is a need for very powerful yoga. Tell this to everyone, everywhere. Finish all the old things and create an atmosphere of powerful yoga with Baba and make plans for new service. Programs are created for service, but when everyone is divided, that service is then not successful. However, with the power of the gathering, those plan of service will be successful. Now, for 10 minutes, everyone in all directions should experience silence. So, we will quickly move on to the next Murli. Gulzar Dadi was in Mumbai, Vile Parla Center, and Baba came there, Avyakt Baba came there. So, these are his versions. The title is Beloved Avyakt Bapdada Swadramani and Sweet Mahavakya from Mumbai. Beloved Avyakt Bapdada's most beloved instrument teachers, sisters, and brothers, who are the decoration of the Brahmin clan, ones who always stay in the Avyakt stage and experience the Avyakt meeting, the ones who have experienced sustenance from the Sakar and the Avyakt, please accept sweet love and remembrance filled with God's love. According to the predestined drama, the health of Bapdada's chariot, Dadi Gulzar, was not good during the annual meetings, and therefore Dadiji had gone to Mumbai for treatment. After staying in the hospital for a few days, Dadi is now recovering at the Vile Parle Center. Because the body is a little weak, Dadi was unable to travel to Madhuban. Today was the last meeting of Bap Dada's current season, and therefore 25,000 brothers and sisters had arrived in Shantiwan to meet Bap Dada. It was the turn of Maharashtra and Andhra Pradesh to serve. In order to experience the Avyakt meeting, everyone had an all-night yoga bhakti starting 9th April until next morning. So we'll read Baba's elevated versions. Do you know your three forms of the original form, your future form, and the great form of the confluence age? Do all the three forms come in front of you in a second? Hmm? The original form of the soul, the future form of the deity, and the great form, a Brahman form of this confluence age, right? And this time, Bapdada is seeing the praise of the present Brahman form of the children. Each one's praise is very great because throughout the whole cycle, the most fortunate form of all is of this time of the confluence age, and each one is experiencing the fortune of the confluence age. Hmm? Vah, the blessed time of the confluence age. Vah. Is this all right? Hmm? So Baba says that this is the most fortunate form, the Brahman form. So we need to stop and think that how are we making the most of this time? Because if this is the confluence age, this is the most fortunate form. When the Father is with us, then we are to make the most of it, sitting in remembrance and bringing about a transformation, right? Bapdada is seeing that each child is also very happy on seeing his or her own future form. It is good. Dadi Janki gave lots and lots of love and remembrance and greetings to Dadi Gulzar and residents of the Vile Parle Center. Whatever happened in the drama was good. Everyone met Baba with a lot of happiness. None of you missed anything, did you? This is because Baba and we children are sitting together. Everyone took drishti from Baba. Dadi always brought me with her into the gathering. So Baba says this. Today, Dadi is in Vile Parle and she enabled all of us to meet Bab Dada, and everyone became very, very happy. The knowledge of the drama is such that it makes us quiet. Now everyone is happy. Everyone had the experience of Baba's presence, Bhasna and Bhavna, the experience and pure feelings. Even though Baba is far away, Baba's drishti, Baba's pure feelings can be experienced by all his children, right? The experience that we wanted of meeting Baba, that was not missed out. We are Baba's children. Look where Baba has sat all of us. Baba has given all of us so much sakash in the subtle form. All of us are receiving Baba's sakash. Baba has so much love for us. And then Nirvair Bhai presented a bouquet to Bab Dada in Vile Parli Center, showing everyone a fruit in his hand. Bab Dada said with a lot of love, everyone experience that this fruit is coming into your mouth. Bab Dada loves each and every child. It isn't that sisters are number one or brothers are number one. All are this. Those whose heart is connected to Baba has Baba in their hearts and they are in Baba's heart. Right? So this is also true. We can receive this love. We can connect with Baba. mm, We can connect with Baba's heart only if we have Baba in our hearts. Right? Giving remembrance to everyone, Revere Bhai said, today is the day of a special meeting with Bab Dada and all of us brothers and sisters from this land and abroad have especially come here personally. Bab Dada fulfills the desires of all of us and has come to meet all of us face to face. Many, many congratulations to all of you for this. Then Bab Dada comes, each Brahmin child's faith becomes even stronger. At the confluence age, Bapdada will always be with us through his chariot. We fill our aprons with the jewels of knowledge and dharna and will wear the future crown of the world emperor and empress. Bapdada himself will crown all of us. So Baba is further meeting the sisters. According to the drama, we are very happy that while sitting in Vile Parle, we feel that we are sitting in Diamond Hall. We have with us all the brothers, sisters, and teachers who have come from this land and abroad. Today, Bab Dada gave everyone drishti, filled with a lot of love, and also filled everyone's apron with blessings. Our sister Neelu is also looking after Bab Dada's chariot with a lot of love, and our Nirvair Bhai is also with us. I am very happy. Nirvair Bhai is also getting better. So sweet remembrances, love and remembrances from the Father to his children, and from us, beloved children, to our beloved Bap Dada, love-filled remembrance and namaste. We will take a few moments of silence, and then we shall share the points of the Murli. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. We can now unmute and share the points from the Murli.
Om Shanti, sister. Thank you, Baba. For me, the most important takeaway is that this is a gift of the confluence age, where I am in the Father's heart and the Father is in my heart. And I also coincidentally went to Vile Parle. Like today, you have mentioned Sister Yogini Ben. And just 2 days back, I was in the same center. So it's a nice coincidence where he says you can experience the same power like Diamond Hall in Madhuban. Om Shanti.
Shanti Didi, my takeaway point is today actually beautiful, Murli. To remember two terms, two means three terms, Baba's. My Baba, sweet Baba, lovely Baba. And very nicely Baba has told to remember this while doing karmas also. We usually say that we forget while doing karma, sometimes we forget Baba. So these three terms also, if we repeat, I think it becomes easy to do the karmas and it becomes easy to remember Baba while doing karma by saying, my Baba, sweet Baba, lovely Baba. Thank you, Didi. Thank you, Shanti.
Om Shanti. Yes, adding on to what Sister said, that Baba has mentioned that they have to be karma yogis. Apart from this, that yes, we have to remember my Baba, sweet Baba, but it is time to move, not walk and fly, right? In our Purusharth. So a few more practices, that we can share with each other to be a karma yogi, or what does it actually means? The true meaning of the karma yogi. Anybody can share thoughts on this, or rather a few practices, so that it becomes easy to remember Baba while we are working.
Om Shanti. One practice that is working for me is whatever task I'm doing, I say to myself, it is Baba's task. Whether it's making food in the kitchen, whether it's working in the office, invoke Baba, your place, this is your work, and I'm just an instrument. And that brings a lot of ease, even in the challenging situations that shows up at work or at home as well. Because the experience at many times shared that the tough times of pandemics became very easy for us back in office by just practicing this, that it is Almighty's work and we are just serving His work. So being an instrument, underline is that. To be a karma yogi.
Yes, wonderful. Okay. Anybody else would like to add on?
Yes, sister. I feel as you become more and more involved with the connection to the divine, you automatically pay attention to your thoughts. And when you do pay attention to your thoughts, so your mind, body, soul connection is such which translates into action. And that action is your karma yogi part. And if you can focus on your thoughts, which are pure, even at work, and pay attention to your thoughts. If it goes here and there, try to bring it back. because you will face situations at home and at work which can be challenging. So one thing is like a little exercise that you again focus on the vibration of Baba and make sure that the energy in your field is such that while you're doing that action, Baba is still with you. And you can immediately see the ease with which you can do the action and continue the action in a pure way. And even when people are opposing you in a discussion or anything, accept it, because everybody cannot think the same at work. So accept it with grace. And they also then realize that you are recognizing their views. And I think acceptance is also very important as a karma yogi, to realize that we are all different action bodies in this earth. And while our souls are divine, so when we focus on the soul, we ignore the variations that we may see around us, and we accept. And when we accept, there's love, and then our action becomes again pure. And even the so-called enemies are actually then working with you. That's my own personal journey. I've experienced that after being into Baba's love. Om Shanti.
Adding on to what just Harpreet Ben mentioned, she very beautifully mentioned accept it with grace. And what I was getting was many a time in the past, of course, that's a journey that I'm taking for myself, that I get into the guilt mode if I'm not able to make others happy or do the work the way people wanted me to do it. And that guilt actually drains my energy. So I started practicing that, okay, if I'm not able to do it, I'm not able to do it. That's fine. Can I accept it with grace? So shifting the energy from the energy of guilt to the energy of grace really works pretty well, the way Sister just spoke about, how others also start cooperating with us. Om Shanti.
Wonderful. Accepting with grace is that all of us are to carry today, right? Okay, so anybody else would like to add on to it?
Om Shanti, everyone. Being karma yogi at workplace for me means that there are no negative thoughts for others. I carry forward only good sanskars of mine and look at the positivity of others only. Second thing that is helping me out is 1 minute meditation after every hour. That is a traffic control system. And writing down whatever I'm thinking or whatever I'm planning or whatever I'm doing, so that it is really clear to me. I submit it to Father, and then I often recall this Swaman that I am Master Supreme Surgeon. So it gives me a lot of companionship while I'm working, a lot of inspiration, a lot of support. Yes, somebody is supervising me. If not, I mean, not in physical form, at least from Baba's words, he's always there with us. So such a reassurance helps me to go forward in my job. Thank you, Baba.
So adding on to what brother said, that yes, it helps, taking a few moments after every hour and sitting in remembrance, writing down things to Baba. It makes us feel light, makes us feel easy and detached, right? And also yesterday in the session where brother shared that little drops of remembrance, little drops of remembrance will make an ocean. So it will surely bring about transformation, but a very useful, very practical technique, practicing traffic control or rather playing a song, somewhere. If we are too much occupied, then these are subtle practices that will help us stay in remembrance, right? Okay, so anybody else would like to add on?
Very well said, Deepika Ben, and that has been the practice that at office initially, while I was working from office, and even at home, in the practice of keeping a meditation music on subtly behind the work that's going on, or keeping the songs on, Baba's songs on, in a very low volume, had been a practice ongoing practice that's been there, taken up. And also, as you said, it really works well to transform the vibrations and the energy of the place where we're working. Om Shanti.
Yes. So, anybody else would like to add on to anything? I would like to share anything? Okay. If you're not running short of time, one more thing that Baba mentioned is Baba said that past is past. Hmm? Baba mentioned if you think too much about the past, you won't have Baba's remembrance. Hmm? So, how to deal with this? Anybody would like to share? Just for a minute or so, we can continue with the sharing. Anyone?
Shanti sister. Mm, I just was wondering what the statement you made itself is so filled with realization that if we keep remembering the past, then we will not be in companionship with Baba, and that's the most beautiful and powerful connection. It's as simple as that. We if we have to remember or stay in remembrance, then we have to let go of the past. Otherwise, we'll lose this precious moment of confluence age, which is filled with success every minute and newness every minute. I'm realizing this. So yes, this is the why we need to leave the past behind.
While brother was just sharing, what I was getting was that the way to go forward is always remember Baba. There's no space for the past to come up. And that's the practice. So while one will start taking up this practice, the past will show up. But constantly being agile and aware of who's with me, Baba is with me. That remembrance is one of the techniques to put a full stop to the past.
Yes, yes. Anyone else would like to add on? One thing about the past that has helped me personally is that reflecting on whatever happened, what all were the situations, maybe with some people or whatever was it, reflecting on it, correcting the mistake, that why, with because of which of my sanskar this happened, or the situation was created, or whatever, if I felt bad or took hurt along, or rather I created a mess somewhere. So thinking about the past in a positive way so that I can reflect on it, correct my mistake, that which sanskar of this of mine is coming up again, popping up again. Okay, keeping in mind that sanskar and then putting a full stop on the situation, rather focusing on removing the sanskar, that bad sanskar, and working on it. So this has helped a long way. Anybody else would like to add on? Okay, then Raki sister, shall we move towards the meditation?
Yes, sister.
Okay. Om Shanti. Let's sit back. Visualizing the self as a subtle energy, energy controlling this body, energy responsible for the mind, I look at myself, a very, very subtle point of light. Reflecting out a beam of light which shows deep pictures of my heart, what lies in my heart, who sits in my heart. Erasing the negative, erasing the past, these words shine again. My Baba, sweet Baba, lovely Baba. The moment these words enter my heart, brightens me up. The subtle thought that the Father is my companion. Whatever I do, it is His will, and He Himself is ready to help. With every moment, these words, my Baba, sweet Baba, lovely Baba, they make me more powerful, more relaxed and light, that everything happening is His task. He is supposed to take care. I am to enjoy His company, His companionship, stay under His canopy. And these words again shine brightly, even more brighter. My Baba, sweet Baba, lovely Baba. And I can sense, feel in a very subtle way that the divine from above says, my child. And this invisible yet beautiful thread of divine connection between us is something I'm going to carry throughout the day today. Whatever I do, my Baba, sweet Baba is with me. Thank you, Baba. Thank you. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Thank you, Baba. Thank you, Deepika Ben. Thank you, Divine Family. And we shall meet tomorrow morning at 5 a.m. Shanti.
Om Shanti.